How am I supposed to get this right? Here we go. Even though this is crooked like this, that's fine. There we go. Put him up, put him up. Only if you're using my hands. That would be nice. Put him up, put him up.
When we agreed to be roommates, we said.
Hey, Carol. I gotta plug my phone in. I got the proper cord. The ones I spent all that money on, I'm never gonna do that again. That is gonna be used for my light pad. I might switch it out, put the better one on, and diamond paint later. Isn't he cute? My niece, her dolls, it was on the bed, like with no clothes on. I went, they have nothing on, they're naked. And she laughed. They're just dolls. Because when I was a kid, I had this doll. My dad thought it would be good for me to give it to someone else. Okay. Because, oh wow. The duct tape moved completely. So I'm putting the duct tape back. See? And of course, if I had a real baby, you would not see this on camera. Someone left me a private message. You mean you're dressing a doll on camera? Would you do that to your baby? I went, a real baby? I went, of course not. That's it. This is a doll. You know, a lot of people call them action figures. But you know, G.I. Joes, when they used to be as big or bigger than a Barbie doll, those are still dolls. Yeah, boyish ones. Put his sockies on. I'm gonna find preemie shoes, preemie socks, just so maybe I can get some boy ones. And this is how you can fix it if it's too long. Just go like that. Just so the rest of the clothes will fit better. These were meant to fit a doll his size, which is awesome. So I'm most likely gonna find clothes like that on Amazon that fits my doll's size. Get a few good ones, you know. Don't just pull the snaps open, because I had a dog outfit once, and it just pulled it right off. Just snap. My dad fixed it. Go easy next time, and he showed me how to do it with my nail. I'm like, oh, okay. Hey, you got a big head. Oh, oh. Well, this fits anywhere from 16 to 18. So, reason why it's too tight on the head is probably just right for a 16-inch one, like the one I got. Danielle is 16-inch. All right, I gotta put him down. Let's put him down like this. Whee. Oh, there we go. Oh, is it cute, little monkey? Little mid. Here we go. Sheesh. Um, Here's little pants. Maybe don't put the socks on until you're almost ready for the. Well, and then the socks won't be perfect underneath the clothes. I remember one time I was babysitting and I wanted to doll up the baby. And I surprised the mother. She said, "Oh, thank you. Now I don't have to dress her for later tonight." I'm like, "Yep. Can I take her out?" "No. She's in there good clothes. I don't want her to get dirty." I'm like, "Maybe I shouldn't got a dress." One time she said she was going to church. She'll be back in an hour. She failed to tell me there was not enough formula for the baby. She insists the formula that was in there, the pitcher, should have lasted until Tuesday. I said, "No, that was one small pitcher in there. It barely fit 2 bottles." I went, "No, she gets a bottle in the morning and afternoon, at night, but what does she have in the between?" She goes, "Well, I wanted to, um, stretch the bottles." I went, "No, this is when she's going to want more." Because she was yelling at me. My mom came because she was outside waiting for me. Heard her yelling at me. I went, "You yelling at me to baby? I'll just leave her." She had me babysitting. She was sitting there screaming her head off. "Why didn't you feed her?" Since you told me not to. So my mom says next time we'll just have an extra thing of formula on hand. So we figured out what kind, and she bought a big batch of it. Big thing of it. The mother knew it. She put 1 scoop for the whole thing. You're depriving it of nutrition. Then my mom told her it's okay to feed the kid extra food. I don't want her to get big. I'm like, trust me, she's not. Not like I said, not like me. They need all the nutrition they can so they can learn to walk and stuff. So here he is in his little outfit. I love this thing. I have another outfit that's on my list that's made just for these. So when I look for outfits for my girls, I might have to look for two separate ones. So, because I have two different sized dolls. Because Anna Grace is 21 inches, and Olivia Rose is 22 inches. I know that's only 1 inch, but 1 inch for a baby, it's like that's a lot. So that's why some newborn stuff is too small for Olivia Rose. I don't know yet, Carol. I'm still on this. So he's all dressed up. I think by tomorrow all the dolls will be dressed, and they might all be out here. Good, good Lord help me on that one. As long as I set things up right around here, I can put them all around me. So I was actually thinking of having a shelf for them, make it look like a bed on the wall. That would be kind of cool. I don't know what I'm gonna color really. Come on, come on, come on. Look at him. Look at him in his hood. You little. Hey. I found myself just rubbing his head. His head is so soft. I go like this a lot when he has no hood on. Imagine if I had a little girl like that. A girl doll that was bald. No, I'm not going to get another one yet. Do I want to? Of course. Of course. Who wouldn't want to get another baby doll? I know people, they have a whole bunch of them and they don't keep them all out. The boxes that they keep them in, they make it look like a little bed, and they put the cover on and they put them in in the closet, and every now and then she'll take out 4 new ones for a while. And they're always in there with just that white onesie and socks and a hat and one of those blankets they have at the hospital. She puts them in that and she puts them away for a while. Okay, let's put him on his bed. I'm gonna leave this book down here. I might do some of that later. Hi, Johannes. I'll show you who I have. Isaac. You guys can look at him while I find a book. Yeah, this is my favorite outfit. That's why the boys wear it so often. Cause it's the jacket, the pants, and the undershirt too. So if I can find matching pants, the other baby can wear the hood, jacket, and the pants. Or just buy the same outfit again and have twinsies. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh yeah, someday. I thought it would be kind of cool. They all have outfits that resemble the Air Force. Cause there's a doll. I was gonna get to represent my father. I still might get it and put him on a shelf and maybe put his picture right next to it. My father's picture right next to it. The same thing with the ladybug baby. I have a picture of Maya when she was I have a picture of Maya. I could do that for her. Yeah. And the ducky one, the outfit's so cute. It's for the bigger dolls, but not for the babies. We'll just look through this first. Mm. Mm. I liked how I did that. That was done March 11th? No. I don't know what. I don't know. It's all messed up. 22. March 3rd? Or March 30th? Let's find out. Let's go to Instagram and find that picture. I will fix it because I have the pens right here. Hmm. Hmm. It's March. Oh, that's March 3rd. I don't think I put it on here. No, I didn't. I think that's March 3rd. 22. If anybody remembers, can you let me know? So that was done here at this house. It's because I remember, I think Danielle coached me on coloring the water. I think she did. I know I have a lot of charges now, but hey, I made a mistake. And my brother says, why didn't you just tell me you needed one? I'll get one tomorrow. And he did. I already hooked it up and everything. Secret hands. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I think. Well, I think that's the first one I did in this book. Because it was the easiest. Hey, Sierra. Sierra. Here's that picture that has multiple colors. And I was gonna blend it. I started, but I stopped. I think I just might do it because you see all the colors in it. You can see the difference. At the point, I didn't see a difference. Oh, this is why I was gonna get another one. Chapter 1, The Glow of Beautiful Old Castles. Oh, I remember when I did that one? Oh, and I was doing that. Yeah, I stopped so many pictures, but I'll finish them some point. I went door dashing with my boyfriend's family yesterday. Oh boy, they get paid a lot. Do they really? Oh, and I did that one too when I first got it. That's in February, before I came here. It could have been this. I do not like that feather. This was done the same day I did the other picture, so I might have finished the other one and then did this one. How many? Oh boy. Reminds me of the Little Mermaid. I might go. Ooh, mushrooms. Mushrooms. Sure. She's got everything. Wow, that's awesome. Did he give you some? Should we attempt to do this? Let's do. I know I started a lot of pictures in this book, but they'll get done. Watch, they'll get done. Sometimes I grab one book and attack all of the whips, and maybe next time will be this one. Yeah. Well, see what age you have to do it. You might have to wait till you're 18. Because some establishments don't hire kids. So there's this one place, their town put a stop to certain ages being hired in a restaurant, um, because they felt like they were too young. They always hired 12, 13, and 14-year-olds all the time in the summer to give them a taste of the working environment. Then one day, I guess one customer complained and reported them for child labor. So they had to not. It had to be like a class and not being paid. And they go, seriously? So the kids did it as a class and they got credit for the school. And they were really doing it to put money away for their college education. That's the only reason why they were there. But people say, hey, I can donate money to you for your same thing. We go, okay. So they decided to donate to the college fund. But for now, I was just helping. And yeah, they do it. It's 16 and up. But if you're driving on your own, it's 18. Yeah. Isaac. Isaac. Umber. That'll be 16. That'll be good to start with. And then Alright. Being you, a woman, I would not do it alone. Or me, nope. I heard horror stories being a woman and doing that alone. There was this one DoorDash woman that the person, well, let me have my food and I'll go get the money. And she says, you go get the money and I'll hand you the food. Because one time the people closed the door, shut off the lights, I'm not paying her. And then so that woman called the police and caused them to almost get arrested. And they said, well, that's not nice. And the cop said, well, pay your bill. And they handed the money. And they wrote down the address, and we will not accept, I won't accept anyone from here. And she told the boss and everything like that. Or who she has to talk to. I don't know if they talk to a specific person. I told Dad, my dad, one time I came down, rubbing my stomach. He said, "What? I feel like I'm gonna start floating to the air. My stomach is so full with gas." He goes, "Rub it and put pressure on it, and you might press it out." I'm like, "Okay." I was sitting there, and all of a sudden I lifted my leg, and it was loud. And my dad went with his eyes big, like, "What the heck was that?" That was me tooting. He goes, "Whoa!" I'm like, "Oh, the pressure went down." Thank you. He goes, "Oh yeah, your stomach." I went, "I feel better now." Oh, that's cool. Have you heard anything about a placement? I thought it was supposed to be over 100 degrees today. It's only in the 70s. I might go outside and color later. Have lunch and go outside? Yeah. Hey, Siri, what's the temperature outside, please?
It's about 79 degrees outside.
What is the heat index?
It currently feels like 82 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, because my brother says he was going to do more of the shed, but the heat index is supposed to be over 100. I'm like, "Well, you're not doing that." That's all I need for him to pass out outside from heat exhaustion. Even they even said when it's really hot outside, no more than 10 minutes can overwhelm you. Look how short a time I was out that one day. Got the garbage can, brought it out back, and I felt faint. I got a headache. I'm like, oh my gosh. No, but she's gonna visit me again this coming Monday. All right. Hopefully they don't put you in a group. Well, if they put you in a group home, that might help you too. But I think you need a mother. That's what I think you need. I just think you need a mother that treats you like a child, treats you like their own daughter. When one of my friends had to go in foster home temporarily, because the parents thought it was best because they both had pneumonia and they didn't have the strength to take care of her or anything. "I can go live with auntie." I went, "Yeah, but I'd rather you have a mother type, not an auntie type. No offense to her." Because she went, "Hey." She just says, "I just think it's best." So she went on, and that person said, "This is my daughter, and so. I'm fostering her until her mother is and her parents are well again." I'm like, "You said it was your daughter. That's so sweet." Of course, she's my daughter. Now she has two moms. I went, she was, "Yep." I went, "How awesome is that?" So, for years after that, sometimes her foster mother would pick her up. And I said to her, "Who's the person that started foster care for the first time?" She goes, "That's a good question." Is that a hammock? And then there's the bed. Would it be something if there was a humongous tree like that? You could make like a bed and a hole, so there's a bed inside. Put a hammock. That'd be kind of cool. You know what I would like to do? You can make this look like a real one. Have a regular house, but make it look like a humongous tree stump. Mm-hmm. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but someone needs to do it for me. I'm pretty sure it's been done already. Let's find out. Let's find out. Oh, I'm on it, dummy. A house that looks like a tree stump. Gnome stump house. No. A human house. Yeah. It says mountains that may have been massive tree stumps. Well, there's one right there. But that's not for a human to live in, that's the thing. You can make a house look like one, make a house look like a tree stump with, maybe put stones around it. I don't know. Uh-oh, okay.
Hey, you can play this for everyone in the stream now or later, it's up to you. But I don't know if you remember Angela Haller. We were kind of wondering what happened to her,
Uh-oh.
why she stopped recording and everything. I finally spoke to one of her friends, and she had passed away in January or February, like near the end of January, from cancer. So, yeah, just wanted to let you know.
Why the good people? I was praying for every day too. Rest in peace, Angela. She was a good person.
I found that when I saw
Yeah. She was one person that did not like my horn. Yep, she did not like it. And that's why I stopped. Because I scared her like to death. And I didn't know it scared her that bad. That's sad. Love you. Love you too. Oh no, you didn't say love you. You used to laugh out loud. Yeah. That's sad. I love you too. She was. Just don't scare her with the horn and she'll tell you how she really feels about it. Oh, that sucks. Mm. That's sad. Yeah, she really gave it to me. I said, geez, can't you say it nicer? So I stopped using the horn as much. Hmm. That's right. Someone believes, I think it was Melissa Gilbert. This is her belief that one day to them in heaven is like 1,000 years to us. So we'll see him later on today. In other words, you get up there, then boom, 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 and all your loved ones will be there too. I know. Sometimes I cry when people die, sometimes I don't. And I never know why. I didn't cry when my mom died. I'm like, the tears just. But they came out when I was sleeping. I woke up in the middle of the night and I put my pillow over my face because I didn't want anybody to hear me, and I just let it out. But not in front of people. I know I don't have to hide the feelings. But, you know. Mm. Oh. And we're waiting to hear about Jeannie. I don't know any updates because Kim stopped even. Well, she called me a name that I don't approve of. Let me go on Facebook to go on her. Maybe her son updated. I think this is the only way I can find an update. Beautiful Jeannie. Nope, not since the 4 days ago. Her last thing on Facebook was when she said happy birthday to her husband in heaven, June 11th. That was her last one. Her son put up something 4 days ago. But nothing since then. Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I was called the R word. And I'm like, that just nailed this door shut. I don't want nothing to do with her now. I might have to get some. My eyes are watering. Oh, my right eye is burning. Me too. She says, don't be blank blank. I'm like, excuse me? The door's nailed shut. I think someone put concrete over it. Oh, yeah, that must have been her. Well, what? You would be done with that, yeah. My teachers call me that. She says, well, I'm stuck with you blanks. I'm like, excuse me? None of us kids listened to that substitute after that. Dana, and she called the principal. And I said, sorry, principal, we're blanks. We don't listen. Who told you that? She did it. I'm not listening to her. Just stay in this classroom and don't break nothing. Just sit at your desk, please. I went, I got my Columbus and cranes. Yeah, do that. I went, yay. I had a few bucks, so I went, you boys will have to share. So we turned our desks to face each other, and she was told not to come back. I went, we're fine. The principal says, are you sure? Yeah, we'll behave. We're coloring. Yeah, I don't like that word. I don't know if she was having a bad day. She did. She could have talked it over. Even had another time had a substitute that yelled at my friend Mark Brown. Man, he was in a wheelchair and everything and had cerebral palsy. What could he possibly do wrong? God rest his soul. Nothing. I told my friend Stephanie, man, both of those people are gone. Stephanie, she was on a motorcycle with her husband, and her friend was behind them, and was drunk, and yeah, she died instantly. The husband had a lot of broken bones, but he mended some. They don't care. I don't think the one that called me the R word called everybody the R word. Well, after she says, "Well, you are. That's why you're in special ed." I'm like, I'm not talking to you. I'm not listening to you. I put my work aside. I got my comic books out. I started doing it. Yeah, that's scary sometimes. But the accident wasn't her fault. And I didn't realize that was her. I think someone might have told me and I blocked it out. She wasn't quite nice to me, and to my face she was, but I caught her numerous times talking about me behind my back, but I forgive her. Of course, she knew I knew. And she told me, so I talk about you. Oh, but then don't be nice in front of my face and be mean to me behind my face. And I won't tell you what that is. Because a lot of people don't like to be called Two-Faced, but that's being Two-Faced. Teacher says she's got you in there on that one. For the longest time, I didn't say hi to her. I didn't see the purpose. But I'm sorry that she's gone. She left a little boy named Jack and her husband. Then I think I blocked it out when someone told me 2 years later. I was like, what? No way. Yeah. Well, that's for sure. You're definitely a silly goose. Thank you. So are you. Mm-hmm. My mom said when I fractured my left shoulder, it was too high up for a cast. There was a type I could get, but it's a nuisance. So I had to have it strapped to my body, which was not fun. It was a pain in the butt to wash up. I couldn't get into the shower, so I just did the best I could. But my mom says if you did have a cast, I bet you'll get white so you can color all over it. I went, yeah, maybe. This one girl got a cast. They wouldn't give her a color because she wasn't a little kid. I mean, but an adult walked out with a brightly colored cast. I'm like, but she has a brightly colored one. So the other person took over and gave her the brightest color she could get, and that was neon green. She goes, whoa, that's bright. He goes, the reason why I picked this one with you, because you do a lot of, this girl did a lot of walking, and people will see that you have a broken arm. Because he sees her all the time. I went, okay. I mean, she went, okay. And then he says, unless you want bright pink, she goes, heck no. Did anybody ever have a cast on anywhere on their body ever in their life? I have not. And then my sister came down to help me when I hurt my arm. Like the next day. She wasn't supposed to, but she took off my strap and sling. and gave me a good washing, and then put it on. She looked at it. She put it on exactly how it's supposed to. See, there you're all set for a few days. It was hard to get underneath the left armpit, man. But I got it. My mom got me the baby wipes, and I put it in my backpack, and I always went over that armpit throughout the day, because with that being shut all the time, when you sweat all the time, then you can like just wipe it up and. I told my mom once I want to get enough of like Legos to build a playhouse I can actually go in. Both legs? Did you break them at the same time? I never broke a leg. It's so dry in here. It's so dry in here. Oh boy. That's horrible. There was this one person. Sorry, it's just dry in here. That's why I'm coughing. I have my thingy on, my rain drop on. It's just allergies. It's just. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, this one person, he was getting over one knee. He tore all the ligaments, and he had surgeries and everything on it. And he fell and broke his his right leg. Yeah, he was out of commission for a long time. He had a cast all the way up to the hip. He says to the doctor, "What is it with me with my legs, my knees?" He goes, "I don't know, but they'll be." He says, he was getting to the stage with the left leg being in the cast as well, and he's going to have to either have a nurse stay with him 24/7 or be in the home. He goes, "Have a nurse stay with me." So, his left leg got put in the cast too. Doctor just figured it'll help him. And it did actually. And he even said he doesn't usually do this all at once, but he didn't realize that he was going to break his other leg. I was accident prone, but just by scraping knees and stuff like that. Good heavens. Sheesh. Sometimes I stop and think about my picture. That's why I just stopped. Yeah, Missy from the Daily Bumps is getting quite big. There's two people that had children a few months apart, but because of when their birthdays was, one was ready to go to kindergarten that year, the other one wasn't old enough quite yet. She was like a few days shy of it, of the when you had to be 5. And even though school started a few weeks after that, they at first said she couldn't go this year. And happened to their cousin, and I'll tell her this story in a minute. It took them up until from March to pleading with them, getting a lawyer and everything, for her to stop then, just because her birthday literally is like 3 days shy of making it. She can't go to school with her best friends that she known since the day she was born. Then finally one person says it's 3 days shy. And they said to the one guy on the says, your kid was 2 months shy of it. And we let him go. And look at him. He had to stay back in kindergarten. So that shows you he was not ready. My birthday was in March. So a lot of kids my age was already in kindergarten. Well, just a few months older than me, they were in kindergarten. And by the time they got the okay for her to go to kindergarten with all her friends, she almost didn't get registered in time. The girl was about to close the office for the day. Please, please, no. She said, okay, one more. You'll be the last. She goes, how am I supposed to put this sign up? I guess I know So the woman put the handle around her neck, and on the back of her it says "on last, closed." He's not. No, no, no. Don't make him go get a job. And their cousin was twins. Her cousins were twins, and the same age as her. One was born a day before the deadline. One was born the day after deadline, and they were fighting as well. So when she got through, as she says, she was just 4. She goes, my cousins are the same thing. She goes, tell me. One's born a day before the deadline. And then the mother had to stop her and explain it. One was born the day before. Was born the next day, like after midnight. Oh, who are they? And they put their hands up. I was denied. Said she's nowhere near ready. She is ready. Actually, she almost went to the first grade instead of the second because that's how much she knew. Exactly, that's what I believe in. And this woman that lived across the hall from me told my mother when I was 15 or 16 or something like that. I can't remember how old I was when we lived there. Said to her, to make her get a job or kick her out. Because she told me, says, if you're my daughter and didn't work, you'll be out on the street. I'm like, that's how much you care about your kids, you'll throw them out on the street? I'm still in school. I need to concentrate in school. And then when you do get a job, you have to give all your money to your mother. My mom went, no, she doesn't have to give nothing to me except for the rent. I went, cool. So I was thinking about getting a job at the supermarket. I don't know what stopped me. It wasn't the walking, because back then I could walk anywhere. Oh, I think my mom said to wait for the summertime, because that's the perfect time to get a job. And the only days I can work, she says, on Friday nights and Saturday nights. That's it. And then I had to give my percentage to. I wasn't when I become of age, then my percentage of that will go towards the stuff they needed in the house. Yeah. So my mother was telling me how much I had to give her. Yeah, that's fine. I was talking about it with my teachers. I'll probably end up giving 50 to her, and why not? I'm big, I'm fat. It cost me a lot. A lot. This one woman said to her daughter, because she kept asking for everything, you know what? Get a job for the stuff you need. Sorry. Get a job for the stuff you want. Okay? And if you need anything, I'll cover that. And then the father whispers to her, tell her that you need a Snickers. Says, Daddy told me to tell you that I need a Snickers. So that girl got a job at, I think, Dunkin' Donuts. And every cent went to her, so she put it in the bank, and she hardly touched it. Because the mother said, I'll get it for you. Just... And then the father told her, with all the money, you can just get yourself that, he was trying to remember the flat thing. I'm like, iPad? He goes, yeah. Will you stop? At first, I didn't even want nothing to do with iPads or iPhones. Austin got a job. That's awesome. Tell him I'm proud of him. And this one kid didn't like it that he had to give half his paycheck to his mother and father. It was for certain reasons because he always blew his money as quick as he got it. So if he gave 50 to his parents, he'll have 50 for the future. But he didn't want to do that. So it's okay if you spend all your money. Don't come crying to us for anything. Well, tell him don't be nervous. All right, guys, you got me for another 9 minutes, so then I can go have lunch. Yeah, that's not bad. On a certain percentage, tell him just to put it in the bank and leave it there. That's a good idea. Because when I worked for this summer program, I can't remember what it was called. You get to go. You have a class and then you go to work. And so whatever was over $100, I got to keep. Did I keep that? I put the. I think I put the 100 in the bank, and whatever's over, that's what I could keep for myself for that week. My mom said. I was 14 and I needed to get work papers. You learn from the experience, so I went, yeah, all right, I'll do it. And then he asked, are you sure you want to do it? So, yeah, I want to do it. I worked at a pool. 1 year there was no place for me in class. So, oh, can I work all day then? And they go, yep. I was glad when that summer was over. Because that proved that summer proved I was not ready for work. I cut corners and everything. Do filing, put books back, which was hard for me because, you know. It was funny last night. I was about to ask him, "Is it pizza night?" He texted me, "Pizza night tonight?" I went, "Yes, yes, 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 yes." I have no drinks left. 5 minutes. And get this, Vicky. Yesterday around 11 something, I thought I found charger cords that I could use for my iPad on Amazon, and I could have them delivered that same day. So stupid me paid the $9.99 to have them delivered that yesterday. I opened them up; they were the wrong cords, but I could use them for my light pad. So my brother said save them for the light pad, and he picked me up. And he picked me up a charger cord today. But that was 6 feet. I needed one 6 feet. I felt so stupid. Yeah, I have to learn from my mistakes. And I was saying I'm down $22. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go because I'm coughing a lot. I need to get some water, do dishes, pee. Maybe pee first. But anyway, I have to go. I will be back later on though. I don't know what time. And I'm sorry we didn't get much done in this picture. This picture might take a while. Talk to you later. Love you.